everyone. So welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria. It has been so long since I've posted a video on my channel. I would say since like October, I think. I really want to get a lot more serious with my YouTube and recording content. I'm just trying to figure out a lot in terms of content creating, doing videos, the editing, etc. But yeah, so we're kicking it off fresh and new for this 2026 with a new video. And right here you see me and my daughter. We are making some icing for my son's cake that I baked him the night before. So this morning we just got up and we did the icing for the cake. He requested a strawberry cake with strawberries. He loves strawberry cake, strawberries, anything strawberry flavored he loves. This was a really fun, such a sweet experience to be able to bake my son's cake and not having to order a cake and go and get him a cake, which I'm all for that by all means, but I really do feel like this was just very sweet and special. And I am going to start doing this for him every year. I'm going to bake him a cake until he's probably like, hey, I want to get my cake from such and such bakery. And then who knows, he may get older and may want me to bake his cake all the time. So yeah, I plan to do that for both of my kids' birthdays, is baking the cake or baking some mini cupcakes or something for their birthday. I think it just makes the experience and the celebration and just celebrating them very sentimental to me, basically. So yeah, that's what we're doing. The cake was really good. It's really easy. I got the recipe up ChatGPT. And I just winged it. I followed the recipe and I was like, hey, if it turns out right, it turns out right. If it doesn't, we're still going to eat it. And we ate it. My parents came in town. They ate it. They loved it. So yeah, really great. I loved it. Skills, but the kid requested strawberry cake and that's what we have. Hey y'all, it's Sunday. I don't think I even opened up the vlog yesterday. I was baking a cake for my sons. I'm pretty sure I did a voiceover. I planned to vlog on yesterday, but my parents came. I was in the moment. We went to the jump park, got pizza, took him to get a couple of toys, just had a good, chill, nice family day for my son's 6th birthday. And today we're at the park doing some activities, a little bit of baseball, a little bit of exercising here and there. So yeah, I wanted to come and open up the vlog because I did not do that, and I'm so sorry because I was so distracted yesterday. Okay, my daughter wants me to get up. There you go. But yeah, so that's basically it. Of course, maybe when I get home, I have a grocery order that is supposed to be getting delivered between 3 and 5. I'm going to do a grocery haul. I'm not cooking today really, but I will do a grocery haul and just whatever else I have planned the next couple of days. I will be sure to vlog it for you guys. I have not vlogged in I don't know how long. So yes, and I'm thinking about running some sprints today. I've been sprinting. This is my 2nd week, and since we're at the park, I'm thinking about sprinting. But for right now, I'm watching my son practice and hitting the baseball. If you guys can't hear me, for real, I'm sorry because I'm outside and I don't have a mic. But yeah, That was good. That was really good. Ooh. Do it again. Ooh. Okay, y'all. Just been delivered from Walmart and we're just getting home from the park, so everything kind of timed out really good. I got 2 packs of ground chicken, I got 2 packs of ground turkey, I got a pack of chicken thighs, I got some string cheese, got a thing of turkey breast, light sour cream, mozzarella cheese, a bag of romaine lettuce. I got these chicken and maple breakfast sausages. I never tried these before, but I want to try these, so I got these. I gotta think of Greek yogurt. These are from my husband because I have a big tub of it in the refrigerator, but he takes yogurt for his lunches. I got some Danimals for the kids. I got some salsa, fire roasted corn, some strawberry preserve, a thing of black beans. I got these high fiber wellness wraps for our breakfast burritos that I do. Okay, camera died, but I make breakfast burritos, and I like these because they're high in fiber. And I think they're low carb and they're kind of low in calorie. Well, not kind of, they are low in calorie. I got 2 things of frozen green beans, a bag of meatballs. I got some egg noodles, some organic milk. I needed a thing of dish soap. I get the antibacterial one. I got some roaring waters for my son's lunches, croissants for my son's lunches, English muffins, eggs, and brown sugar. So yes, this is our grocery haul for dinner this week. We're doing teriyaki chicken tomorrow and rice and I think salad. And then we're going to do some meatballs and gravy with green beans. And I'm going to do it with the egg noodles. And then we're going to do some ground turkey like bowls and or like quesadillas. Like my kids, they eat it in quesadilla form. And then me and my husband, we eat it like in like a Chipotle like bowl. And I do it with corn and the black beans and the salsa. It's really good. So this is our grocery haul for the week. Two chicken sausages, 2 scrambled eggs. I added like some bell peppers and onions, and an English muffin with some strawberry jam. This has been a breakfast that I have been eating for like 2 weeks. First it was bacon, now it's chicken sausage, then it was pork sausage. But I love a good bacon sausage and toast or English muffin or even a bagel combo. So this is what I'm eating. And yeah. And of course, you have to make a coffee this morning. I haven't had coffee yet. I brewed some like Nespresso in a cup. I wanted to go by the store when I dropped my kids off to school to get like a cold brew or an already iced coffee that you buy, you know, out the freezer section. But I forgot. And I was like, wait, I have coffee at home. Let me just brew some and put it in the freezer. So I put it in the freezer to let it cool a little bit. I have a little ice. I put a little vanilla in here. I also put vanilla in my coffee when I brewed it. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of milk because if you know, you know. The Nespresso pods, depending on which one that you have, they are strong. If I get an iced coffee already bought, like already made at the store, I don't have to add a little milk with my creamer because it's already pretty mild. This hasn't been in the refrigerator that long, so you know it's not that mild. It's potent is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of my already brewed coffee over my ice. And I'm not gonna add a lot of milk, just like a splash of milk, which, you know, the ice is gonna water it down anyway. But I don't know, I just feel like I needed some cream in this because those pods are strong to me. I go between the sweet and creamy International Delight creamer and the sweet and cream Chobani. These are like my two favorite creamers, but I do try like all creamers. Like sometimes I just want to try a different creamer and I get these, like get a new one from the store. But these are like my tried and true. If I don't know what to get, I'm just gonna buy these every time. But I'm only gonna use this creamer today. Put a little bit in there. And this is my little iced coffee. See, then you have to go to the store and buy one because I made my own. You see, I like that. I love it. Innovative. Maybe it's good that I forgot. Let me get a straw. And it's good. That is so good, y'all. So I'm about to eat my breakfast really quick, which I showed you guys already. And then I'm gonna come back on and, you know, chit chat for a little bit, show you guys some books that I have been reading or that I have bought. I have a meeting at 11 o'clock for work. It's 9:46, but I do wanna like sit down and talk to you guys because I haven't posted a vlog since I think November. So, you know, I wanna sit down and just talk on camera, say hey to you guys, and show you some books that I've been reading, some books that I've got, the books that I'm currently reading, all of that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I just scarfed down at breakfast so quick because I really wanted to get on here and record before I leave. But yeah, like I was saying a few seconds ago or minutes, I wanted to show you guys some books that I have been reading, or some books that I have bought that I have not read yet. Some books that, these books are just books that I have that I want to read between now and throughout this year. Okay, so my reading has slowed down tremendously. Like tremendously. I think when I first got back into reading, which was in 2024, I read like almost 50 books. Last year I read like 30 books. And this year it may be low. It may be even lower, or maybe more. I don't know. Just with everything that I have going on, like work, my kids, you know, family stuff, other activities. My son is in sports. It's just really tough to get that much reading in. Like, a few vlogs back, I talked about how I have a new job. And this job is a lot more, you know, it's demanding. Like, it takes a lot of time. So I'm always doing something for work versus reading, which in 2024, I had a job that was, you know, very like slow, lax. So I was reading at work any time of the day. But okay, see, I'm going off. I'm gonna show you guys the books. Oh my God. And a few of these books too, I got for my birthday. My birthday was in September, but I never like showed the books that my friends got me. Two of my friends got me 2 books, which are the first 2 books that I'm going to show you guys. So the first book is The Wilderness by Angela Flournoy. And I think this is like a literary fiction. It talks about friendship, women, womanhood, all of that. I am really into books like this, especially because I feel like I'm at an age where I'm navigating wife, kids, friends, making new friends, working, career, like all the things. So I haven't read it yet. I didn't even read the back of it, but I have heard really great things about this book, and my best friend got me this, so I'm excited to read that. And then we have Birth of a Dynasty by Chinaza Badu. I heard Kayla's Bookish Vibes here on YouTube talking about this book, and I think she gave this book 5 stars. And me and Kayla, we have like similar book tastes. I feel like all the books that she loves, I love. if there's a book that she loved and she talked about the book and I read it, I loved it. So I picked this book up. It's a fantasy, and I love fantasy. Now, have I read a lot of fantasy? No. I can probably count on both of my hands how many fantasy books that I have read since I have been reading, but I am really into fantasy. I think with me, fantasy used to intimidate me. Like, I know I love the genre. I know I love different elements that are in the fantasy books, but I feel like I used to get intimidated, like, just with like the fantasy elements. Like, is this something that I can understand? Like, how rigid is it, you know, per se? But this books look really easy to read. I read the first page. I mean, I really think I'm gonna vibe really well with this fantasy book. So I am excited to read this. I plan on reading this very, very soon. Just throwing them over on my bed, y'all. And then we have My Soul to Keep by Tananarive Due. This is the same author that wrote The Reformatory. I have not read The Reformatory yet, but The Reformatory is on my want to read. I just haven't read it yet. This book talks about vampires, I think, and I also believe this book is one of Tananarive Due's like older books. This book was written, when was this book written? 1997. And Octavia Butler has a blurb on the back. She said, I enjoy reading the kind of novel that seduces me right into it. It makes me forget about work or sleep. My Soul to Keep does that beautifully. So I know this book have some vampire element to it, you know, an immortal being. Yeah, I think there's a vampire. I know it's talking about vampires. I don't know specifically what. I'm not gonna read what it's about, but I'm excited to read this. I have not read anything by Tananarive Due. This will be my first book by her, and I kind of wanted to read an older book from her before I read The Reformatory. And I'm also not mentally ready, I don't think, to read the Reformatory. So I'm gonna start with My Soul to Keep. And then we have Their Vicious Games. This has been a book that I have been wanting to read for a very, very long time. I saw it at Ollie's for $3.99, so I had to pick it up. This is by Joelle Wellington. And if you read and you know about books, or you even look at books on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, I'm quite sure you have heard about Their Vicious Games. I think this is a YA book, a YA story rather. Yeah, it says ages 14 and up at the top of here. So yeah, I'm going to get into this sometime this year. And then we have Mame by Jessica George. I've heard mixed reviews by Mame, by Jessica George. But I want to read it because she has a new book that has been released. I think it's been released yet, or it's about, I'm not sure. I don't want to bore you by looking on my phone to see what new release does Jessica George have, but I want to tell you guys, if I'm talking about her previous book that she has read. So we have Mame. Oh, okay. Is it? Okay. Love by the Book. And this book is expected to be released April 7th. And I've never read anything of her. And I want to read it. She's a Black author. I think this is a coming of age story. And so yeah, I got this from Second & Charles for $10. Couldn't beat that. So yeah, I picked this up. It's a hardback. And then I picked up Skin and Bones by Renee Watson. I don't think I've read anything by Renee Watson, but let me fact check really quick. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I've read anything by Renee Watson. This is a book that I have been wanting to read for quite a while. The thing about this book is when I wanted to read it, thinking about it, I saw it at Second & Charles. It's $12.95. I had no idea that this book was written in verse. Like, it's written like poetry, as you guys can see. It's written like poetry. And I've never read a book like this before. So I'm really interested. I was watching Kayla's Bookish Vibes, I think a couple days ago, where she did her book haul. And she had the same reaction that I had when I picked this book up like months ago. It's written in verse. I did not know that. I've never written a book in verse. I'm excited to read this. Yeah, Skin and Bones by Renee Watson. And then we have Layla Motley, The Girls Who Grew Big. Now, I have started on this book, as you guys, I have a bookmark in here. I have started on this book. I got this book Valentine's Day weekend at a bookshop in Pensacola, Florida. My husband went book shopping, and so I have started it. Another book has kind of taken precedence, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But I love it so far. It's just the book that I'm currently reading, it has me by the chokehold. And I have to give the book that I'm currently reading like my full attention, but I do plan on getting back to this when I'm done with the book that I'm currently reading. And yeah, and this brings us to the book that I'm currently reading. So the book that I'm currently reading is Red Clay by Charles Fletcher. Y'all, it's an historical fiction, and the book is being told, during slavery in the 1800s in Red Clay, Alabama. I am loving this book so much, y'all. Like, I'm taking my time reading it, but it is so good. It is so good. If you are hearing people talk about Red Clay, they're not over exaggerating when they're saying that this book is great. Like, I'm not even done with it, and I truly believe it's going to be 5 stars for me. I don't know. I've read books told during slavery and things before, but this book I'm getting a new feeling with this book, like a different feeling that I have not felt with other books in the past. And I am loving it. So I don't want to give my full review now because I'm still reading it. But I am reading Red Clay by Charles Fletcher. If you have not read that book, yeah, please get that book. I actually got it on my Kindle. I picked it up on Libby, but I do plan to buy the physical copy. I'm buying it. I'm getting it when I'm done. That's like for sure. It's a really, really good book. Last month, which we're in March now, in February, I read Margot Has Money Troubles. Is that what it is? Yeah, I think it's Margot Has Money Troubles. Pretty good book. I really enjoyed that book. I did not expect to, and I'm looking down because I'm going to my Goodreads because I have to keep up with what I've been reading, y'all. Because I have gotten to a point to where I will start reading a book and I won't log it. I don't log it, and then I'm done, and I'm like, and I go on my Goodreads and I'm like, what did I read? And I can't even remember what I read, So previous books that I have read has been The Water Dancer. Okay, first let's go back to Margot's Got Money Troubles. I gave that book 4 stars. Really good book. And then I read Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. This is the second book that I have read by her. The first book was Indigo, 5 stars. I gave Indigo 5 stars. I gave Rebel 4 stars. Beverly Jenkins, she writes historical romance so well. So good. I learn something every time I read her books. Like, I'm learning. But I'm also reading a romance. And the romance is good. Like, the yearning, the banter is all good. I love Beverly Jenkins. I will continue to read her books. And then The Water Dancer by Ta-Nehisi Coates. Loved it. I read it specifically more on audio because I had a lot going on around that time. I did read it on audio. And yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I'm gonna look at you right here. I read it on audio. Really good book. I enjoyed it. I did. There was like a quote in the book that sticks with me. I think about it all the time, and it's like only 4 words, and it's to forget is to die. And it just, I don't know, I got chills just saying that, but you have to read the book to just get the full context. It's really good. There is some magical realism, some fantasy elements, but he did the story so well. The writing is great. Really great storytelling. And then I read Somebody's Wife by Robbie Renee. I gave that 4 stars. I gave that 4 stars. My review, I said my morals were challenged, but I was rooting for Gemma the entire time. Very messy but captivating love story. That is indeed what Somebody's Wife is. Okay, baby, I'm a married woman with children. Love my husband, damn. Could not even fathom what was going on in that book to be going on in my real life. But oh my God, I was like, Lord, should I be on Gemma's side? Like, what, you know, very, very morally challenging, but good book. Then I read Goal by Alexandria House. It's the St. Louis Sire series. I read the first book. So good. Okay, so good. Alexandria House, Goal. Very short, sweet romance. Loved it. And yeah, these are all the books that I have read this year so far. So yeah, my reading is slow, y'all. Like as of right now, I'm reading Red Clay by Charles Fletcher. But hopefully, you know, things can pick up. I can kind of get into the swing of things with my reading. This month, which is March, I do plan to read at least 4 books. No TBR, I haven't picked a book. It's whatever I'm in the mood to read. But I want to read at least 4 books this month. So yeah, so like I told you guys earlier, I have to go somewhere for work. I have a meeting at 11 o'clock. It's 10:13, so I'm about to get up, head out. I pack my gym clothes with me because I do plan on going to the gym when I'm done with meeting for work. And I'm going to cook dinner today. So you guys will more than likely see me again today, whether it's at the gym or cooking dinner. I cooked dinner yesterday, which was teriyaki chicken, rice, and green salad. But we have a little bit of leftovers left over, and I think I'm gonna cook again today because Wednesdays and Thursdays are like my busiest days throughout the week because of work, and I want to make sure that there is food that we have left over so we can all eat. I don't have to really worry about what we're gonna eat because my mind is on work through Wednesday and Thursday. But yeah, so I will see you guys sometime later or tomorrow or whatever. Okay, bye. It's been some time later, of course. I came home after the gym and I immediately wanted to start on dinner and my breakfast meal prep for the week. This was a Monday and my son, was it Monday? I think it was a Monday or a Tuesday. But on this day, my son had baseball practice. So I was trying to hurry up and prepare something for me to have for breakfast for the next couple of days and then dinner for us to eat when we get back from baseball practice. So, of course, frozen meatballs, you can never go wrong. We did some meatballs and gravy this night, and then I'm making my ground chicken for my ground chicken, like breakfast burritos. My camera died in the middle of me recording this, but the breakfast burritos basically just consist of the ground chicken, peppers and onions. When you season it to your liking, put it in a tortilla with some cheese, wrap it up, throw it in the freezer. The frozen meatballs, I just, cook them a little bit, season them up. I took them out of the pan, once they were done getting browned on all sides. And then I put in some chicken broth and some beef broth, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, onion, butter, the way how you make like your typical gravy. Then I thicken it up a little bit with a little bit of cornstarch slurry. And that was it. We had that alongside of some egg noodles. So yeah, I was trying to move very quick. I was definitely pressed for time this night, but we got it done regardless. Yeah.